Andre Messi, the Messiah. He is no Pied Piper, yet there could be some comparison with the legendary rat catcher of Hamelin, as our hero has made fans of the beautiful game dance to his tunes for a long span of time now. He has kept everyone enthralled with his left foot, and in return, the world has looked upon him in sheer awe. A legion of fans simply sees him as a messiah, not only to the game of football, but the world at large. He turns around to acknowledge when called out Messi, and true to the exponential skills that he has displayed over time, Lionel Andre Messi is one of the most recognized faces in the world today. One who is adored by the old and young, boys and girls, men and women, whether be it on the pitch or off it. Messi has shown character in the pitch all along, and the vast string of accolades that he has piled up over the years naturally has earned his riches, and beyond everything is also often seen as the greatest player of all time.
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi. Messi.
Messi.
Messi.
Messi. Messi. Messi.
Today, as part of our Soccer Stories series, Striking Seconds casts its look on this great foot soldier of football. True that almost everything about this Argentinian had been dissected and is already well known. But with the 22nd edition of the World Cup set to start in Qatar on November 20, it is only pertinent to go back to the absorbing life story of this amazing 35-year-old. Messi, indeed, was not born with a silver spoon. Born as the third of the four children of George Messi and Celia Gugitini, young Leo, as he was named at home, suffered from a growth hormone deficiency, which should explain his current medium height of 5 feet 7 inches. But all the same, young Messi was wedded to football right from an early age, featuring in games along with his brothers and cousins, initially before joining a local club, Grandoli, where his father was the coach. Messi was also inspired by his maternal grandmother, Celia, as it was she who used to take him to the training sessions and matches. By the time Messi turned 6, he was enrolled with his favorite club, Newell's All Boys, before he was diagnosed with his medical problem 4 years later. By then, despite his small size and average height, the huge talent in Messi was identified by a lot of clubs, including Barcelona FC, which in the years to come was to turn to be his second home. It was the famed club which provided for his treatment following his move to Spain, which continued to a stressful 4 years. However, this did not stop Messi from perfecting his football skills to a medium that was to turn him into a virtual rage among the lovers of the game, leave out his peers. This explains very well on how Messi developed his upper body strength, which in turn has all along allowed him to physically dominate his opponents. The lack of height also did not stop him from developing a quick footwork and help him to polish his dribbling skills. In retrospect, it could be said that his short stature had always been a blessing in disguise for Messi. Those who have followed his career, the graph of which has been rising through every passing year, could well be witnesses on the positive strength of Messi accelerating past packed defenses, either by scoring or with well-tuned timely assists for the benefit of his side. Despite its vast climbing appeal the world over, it is nothing but the truth that football has had only a few truly magnificent players. Of course, one can talk about Alfredo Di Stefano, Pele in the early years of professional football, scoring heavily to put their clubs and country at the top. A similar unique quality was also visible through the peak years of Johan Cruyff and Diego Maradona, the two colorful characters who was both acknowledged for their dribbling and shooting skills. It is in this context Messi and his strengths on the pitch are to be weighed in by any neutral observer. a quality which has stood in good stead for Messi in his speed. It is only true that he could seem lethargic off the ball, but once in position, Messi has always been a class act. One of the other qualities that make this diminutive Argentinian so irresistible to watch is that he loves the ball so much. He will scarcely let go of it or allow anyone to take it from him without a desperate chase to regain possession. This competitiveness of Messi, coupled with his other known strengths of agility, passing and intelligence, has made him a complete player. A playmaker who is incredibly unwilling to go down after a challenge if he can stay on his feet is what has made Messi the darling of the masses. A terrific goal scorer who had found the back of the net 777 times for his club and country, Messi is also currently one of the highest paid athletes across boundaries. But then, no appreciation of the master craftsman would be complete without having a direct look of his weaknesses as well. Though not to lessen the value of this player in any manner, what observers have found out is the failure of Messi to rise up to the occasion while dealing with dead ball situations. Despite having worn the captain's armband for club and country, the Argentinian is also by no means a born leader, being quiet and reserved while preferring to do his job on the pitch. Because Messi is so good at dribbling and goal scoring, it is a little known fact that the Argentinian lacks technical flexibility as he is actually rather one-footed. Of course, Messi can do anything which is lethal left foot, but he avoids using his right as far as possible. But these would never stop Messi from being the outstanding player that he is, as football, it should be remembered consistently, is a team game rather than an individual sport. It is only true that despite all the record titles he has won with his clubs, besides his splendid 7 Ballon d'Ors that he picked up en route, Messi has little to show off in terms of international titles, the World Under-20 title in 2005 and the Copa America trophy of 2021. And critically, this year's World Cup in Qatar is a godsend opportunity for the Argentinian to set the record right. Whether he will come out triumphant in his last foray at the global event is some good reason to watch Messi ground his skills in the smallest nation ever to host the World Cup. Hopefully, the ultimate journeyman pro who currently piles his trade with Paris Saint-Germain will help Argentina rise like a phoenix, and this is something his vast legion of fans are already praying for. Stay tuned to Striking Seconds for more soccer stories, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Hasta la vista.